Hey everyone, it's Gina. You're listening to Seer Sessions, the podcast where I bring you hypnotic journeys and conversations designed to help you quiet the mental noise, rebuild your self-trust, so you can hear your own inner signal more clearly. This month on Seer Sessions, we are exploring the unknown and the possibility, or I think it's a reality, that our conscious awareness is so much more expansive and strange than we are ordinarily taught or aware of. Because the unseen realms around us, the ideas of other dimensions or multidimensional beings, this information, it doesn't come through our five senses like we expect. It's a little bit different. If we know how to use the power of our attention, that is one of the ways that we show up in that space that can alleviate fear and that can help us navigate more easily and get even more learning or answers or whatever it is you're searching for. When we're exploring these unseen realms around us, we might get hits on those five earthly senses. You might see something, you might smell something, you might physically feel something, that is normal. But when we're navigating these unseen realms, or if you've ever encountered a being that is not a 3D human, you know that that is such a subtle, nuanced form of attention and reading that comes easier with practice. And it really is the root, the key to our strength and our courage in those situations. Focusing on our attention and where we place it and how our body feels on a subtle level, it'll help us feel the difference between curiosity and fear, between intuition and projection, what we're projecting onto other people. And it can help us be in that space where we're open, but we're not abandoning ourselves. We're open to other experiences or other points of view, but we're not handing over our power. Last week in the bedtime journey, we worked with the question, what deserves your attention? And really understanding how that shows up in your body and priming you to wake up every day feeling more and more aware of where you're placing your attention, what is pulling at or influencing your attention. And this week, we're opening the doorway a little bit further. I'm not trying to help you escape your human life by deciding that you were never meant to be here or you're not supposed to be here. Really, this journey, I created it so you can expand your perspective beyond the ordinary human identity. And you might experience some foreign, elemental, extraterrestrial life. You might experience a life that feels more symbolic. You might even be like a plant in another life. It might feel totally energetic or it might feel totally unfamiliar. But that piece, the unfamiliar piece of exploring a non-human lifetime, that's sometimes what my clients need. When I get a client in front of me who is dealing with a lot of physical pain or a lot of just earthly things, and it's just one loss, one hit after another, and they're so distracted by the heaviness of a life on earth, I will propose to them that we set the intention to experience a lifetime, a non-human lifetime. Now, what that does to a human is it's kind of fun to experience, I think anyway. But when we're in this space of being so drugged down by the heaviness of earth or our own lived experience, or if we're having sensations or pain in our body that's hard to disconnect from, experiencing a life where you don't even have a human body can open the doorway into so much more clarity and really a more expansive view that helps take the pressure off where you're at right now. It gives your psyche, your consciousness, this break of human life, and it gives you this expansive experience in something that's completely different. When we experience something that's so different from us, it can be even more clarifying as to who we are and what we're doing here and why we chose this life and how we're going to move forward. So that's the clarity I'm offering to you in this hypnotic journey, this journey to a non-human lifetime. Now, before we begin, I want you to think of a simple intention statement for this journey. Something like, show me a non-human experience that will help me understand myself more clearly, understand this situation more clearly, help me embody the strengths I need for where I'm going next. Or maybe you're looking for just a completely different perspective, a shift in your own perspective, like beyond what is possible when you're thinking of just like ordinary human life. Set that intention. We are going to experience a lifetime that is non-human. And for you, I want you to choose, what kind of flavor do you want in that? What do you want to learn? Who do you want to become because of it? Once you set your intention, say it silently or out loud 3 times. End with a little gratitude. Maybe say a gratitude, but for sure feel it in your heart. And then do this hypnotic journey. If you're new to these hypnotic journeys, I have links in the show notes to help you understand how to do this hypnosis at home, how to make the most out of these experiences. And if you want to dip your toe in a little bit deeper and you want to get to know yourself even more, I want to invite you to return to yourself. It's a free email practice designed to help you quiet your mental noise, hear yourself even more clearly. You can find that in the show notes. Okay, are you ready? Let's begin. Find a space where you can completely relax and turn your focus inward. A place for you that's safe to release all responsibilities. Finding a comfortable position. Blink your eyes closed and just settle in here. And not right now, but in just a few moments, you'll take some deep breaths. And when you take these deep breaths all the way in to the very center of your being, then you'll exhale out completely. And know that with each exhale, you're releasing stress, tension, or tightness that's within you. And now begin those 3 deep breaths, taking a full breath in and a full breath out. And just taking these 3 slow, deep breaths at your own breath rate. And after that 3rd deep breath, just return to the natural rhythm of your breath and just feel yourself settling even deeper. Deeper into the place where you're sitting or reclined back. And you can imagine your eyelids, and just imagine your upper eyelids gently resting against your lower eyelids. And now on your next exhale, feel your eyelids become even heavier, even stickier. And just feel yourself beginning to drift, relaxing even deeper. Just drifting to the sound of my voice, focusing intently on the images, on the words, on the sensations. If you drop too deeply asleep, you'll hear my voice saying the word now, and you'll respond to that word, now. It'll sound loud and clear, but pleasant in your ear. And you'll wake up just enough to focus once again intently on my words. Images, impressions, feelings, knowings, sensations. They'll all float easily into your mind in response to my words. And now imagine, sense, feel, know that there's a spark of light in the center of your being, your physical body. This is the ancient, all-knowing, eternal part of you. This is your soul self. And just imagine this spark in your mind's eye, effortlessly with each breath, each heartbeat. See this spark of light become bigger and brighter. This ancient, eternal spark of your soul, of your light, is becoming bigger and brighter. This light becomes so big and so bright that it emanates out all around you. And now imagine this light creating a protective layer, a bubble all around you. A protective, loving bubble of light and love all around you. Have this light surround you with its love and protection. And you are now totally protected, bathed in the healing elements of your eternal soul's light. And now bring your awareness back to the very center of your physical form. And connect to your grounding root system. So imagine energetic roots going from your center, the core of you, down into the earth. And just know that with each exhale, you release any stress, tension, anything that's no longer yours to carry, down into this root system. And with each inhale, you're pulling in that grounding, nourishing energy of Mother Earth. That energy is running to you through this root system. It's relaxing you, healing you, holding you safely in the energy of Mother Earth. And now imagine a light from the highest source. This light holds healing, wisdom, and unconditional love for you. So imagine that light coming toward you now. And as this light rests above the crown of your head, imagine opening the crown of your head. Allow this light to come in. This beautiful light from the highest source. As this light comes in, it penetrates every part of your being. As you go deeper and deeper relaxed. Have this light be a color that's healing and loving to you. Imagine this light coming in. Feel its warmth, as it touches your forehead and eyebrows, and all those tiny muscles release and relax around your eyes. And now this light is moving down along your temples, your jawline. Even your tongue relaxes, even if it's just 1% more. This light moves into your neck, releasing, relaxing. You feel your shoulders sink and soften. This light moves down your arms, and your arms feel so heavy at your sides. This light moves into your chest, opening up your heart center. This light overflows, filling your abdomen, bathing all your organs in this healing light from the highest source. And this light moves down your spine, all across your back. And you feel yourself soften and sink even deeper. And this light fills your hips, cleansing and aligning. And you feel this light and that relaxation move down into your legs, thighs, knees, calves, all the way into your feet. And you feel a wave of relaxation move through your entire body. You are now totally protected, grounded to earth, and connected to the healing wisdom of your highest source. Only love and truth can penetrate this experience. As you go deeper and deeper relaxed, during this entire session, this loving, healing, relaxing energy is moving through you, relaxing you, healing you. And now simply allow the deepest part of you to let go, evolving into this experience. Observe and trust what's happening. And just be here now. Allow the light waves, the frequency, the vibrations, the healing energies that are around you and within you to penetrate every part of your being, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. And as you allow yourself to go even deeper, deeper into this state of relaxation, a deeper state of being, a state of trusting, allowing, and knowing. This is a profound state of relaxation, peace, and connection to all that is. Now, in this place of expanded consciousness, a higher awareness, as you move into a realm of pure and unconditional love, a realm of all knowing, all experiencing and all being. And now, in this expanded state of conscious awareness, allow and trust your access to your memories, to your soul's experiences, and all the wisdom that comes from them. And now imagine yourself in a space, a safe and special place, and you begin to settle in here, allowing the details of this space to take shape. Maybe you become aware of shapes or lights. Maybe you can feel the sun on your skin or a breeze through the leaves on the trees. Just allow the details of this safe and special place to come to mind now. And just be here now, enjoying the beauty of this place, experiencing the joy and the wonder here. And now imagine yourself standing on a path. And this path unfolds in front of you like a ribbon. And you begin to move down this path now, moving down this path. You see the joy and the wonder here. And in the distance, 3 doors begin to take shape. As you move closer, feeling drawn by curiosity to these 3 doors. As you move closer to these 3 doors, you know that behind each of these 3 doors is an experience of another lifetime that you're meant to have today. Standing in front of the doors now, observing each one individually, you notice one door that is the most appealing, the most magnetic to you, unexplainably maybe. But allow your awareness to move to just one of these doors. Whatever you choose here is meant to be. Only you know which door to go to today. In front of that door now, observe even more the color of the door, the shape, the texture, the size. And know that behind this door is an experience that will help you in your life today. Before you move through this door, know that the details of what lay beyond will weave together a story, a knowing, insights or guidance that will help you in the highest and best way for you at this time in this life. No matter what unfolds, know that you're safe and easily let the details fall into your mind, your body, your spirit, your knowing. Trust and allow whatever details come to you. Are you ready to open the door and walk through? Good. On the count of 3, you'll open the door and walk through that door feeling safe, guided, and knowing that you're about to gain the experience of another lifetime. One that will help you on your unique path of evolution. 1, opening the door. 2, stepping across the threshold of this door. And 3, into a memory from another lifetime. Know that you've stepped into this memory. The subtle details are becoming more and more clear as you begin to notice the ground you're standing on. Or maybe what's on your feet. And just allow your awareness to expand. Whether it's an image, a sensation, or a knowing. Are you inside or outside in this memory? And just be where you are. Allow even more details to come to mind about your surroundings. Just observe anything that comes to mind. Know that you will remember. As more and more details of your surroundings come to mind, begin to understand what your connection is to these surroundings. Whether this is home or a place you're traveling through. Maybe it's somewhere you work or somewhere you go every once in a while. Just allow any other details to come to mind about your physical surroundings and where you are. And now bring your awareness to you in this memory, in this other lifetime. What do you know about your gender? And in this memory, what do you know about your age? Just allow any number to come to mind. And now just allow any other details about yourself to come to mind now. Just observe what comes to mind and know that you'll remember. And now bring to the front of your mind what you know about yourself in this other lifetime and what you know about your surroundings. And now just observe how you feel in these surroundings. Whether you feel comfortable or on edge. If you're alone, how do you feel about being alone? If you're with other people, what do you know about these other people or your relationship to them? Just allow any other details to come to mind about yourself in this memory from another lifetime. And now allow this scene, this memory to move forward. Like you're hitting fast forward on a remote control. Move this scene forward until something changes. Whether it's something within you or something externally around you. Just allow this scene to move forward. And just observe what happens next. And just allow any details to come to mind. Know that you will remember. Just observing your surroundings, observing yourself, and just allow any details of what happens next to come to mind now. And what else are you aware of in this memory from another lifetime? Taking these memories with you, we're going to move now to another scene, another memory from this other lifetime. And on the count of 3, you'll be there. 1, 2, and 3. Moving now to another memory, another scene from this other lifetime. Just allow the details to settle in. Trust what comes to mind. Know that you will remember. And now get a sense for where you are in this memory. And as the details fill in about where you are, allow yourself to understand how you feel about where you are in this other lifetime. And now bring your awareness to yourself in this memory and observe any other details that come to mind. It might be your age. It might be how you feel about what you're doing in this memory. Or it might be the thoughts or emotions that you're having about some external event or thing. Just allow your knowing to come forward with even more details about who you are and what you're doing in this memory. And now shifting your awareness to your surroundings, and specifically any people you might be with. If you're with anyone in this memory, just allow any details to come in about these people, your relationship to these people, how you feel about these people. Just allow any details to come in And if you're alone in this memory, just observe how you feel about being alone. No matter where you are in this memory, just allow these details to come to mind, helping you to understand even more clearly the details of this memory. And now just observe any other details that come to mind about this memory. Just observe these details and know that you'll remember. And now, on the count of 3, we'll move to the final moments, the final memory in this other lifetime. On the count of 3, you'll be there and you'll be totally safe. 1, 2, and 3. Moving now to the final moments, the final memory in this other lifetime. Knowing that you're totally safe, just allow the details to come to mind. Getting a feeling of where you are, a sense of your surroundings, and how you feel here in this memory. Just allow these details to come to you, adding to the picture and to the story, getting a sense of where you are in this memory and how you're feeling in this memory. And now continue to expand your awareness within this memory. Maybe you get a sense of whether you're alone or with other people. And just allow any details to come in about that, about the people who are around you or not around you, how you feel about those people, or how you feel about being alone. Just allow those details to come to mind now. And bringing your awareness to yourself in this memory, in this scene. Allow the understanding to come forward. Your understanding of whether you know this is the end of that life or not. And if you know it's the end of that life, how do you feel about that? What are you focusing on? Does your belief system influence this? Just allow any other details or knowings to come forward about this final memory in this other lifetime. And now, on the count of 3, we'll move this scene forward through the time your soul leaves that body. When I say 3, your awareness and your soul's energy will be out of that body, but close enough to reflect on that lifetime with ease. 1, 2, and 3. Your soul's energy is now out of that body and away from that lifetime. As your soul makes this transition, just allow any details to come forward about what's on your mind or in your heart as your soul leaves that body. And now here from the vantage point of the soul, just observe that other lifetime that you experienced. Observe the details to move quickly through your mind. And as that happens, just allow any details to come forward about what you may have regret in that life or what you would have done differently. Just allow those details to come forward. If given another chance, what would you do differently than you did in that lifetime? And now bringing your awareness to that lifetime again. This time, what makes you the most proud when you look back on that life? Just observe what comes to mind. How would you categorize that life? Was it a good life, a bad life, a hard life, easy life? How would you describe that life, and what made it that way? And now, from the vantage point of the soul, imagine yourself drifting away from that lifetime, knowing that the memory is always with you as long as you want it. As we move farther from that lifetime, send that lifetime love and gratitude for the experience and the wisdom. And now imagine yourself moving into a bright hallway of light. As we turn from that other lifetime and move into this hallway of light, you are bathed in this divine healing light from the highest source. Any residues or patterns from that other lifetime that you wish to release are transmuted now by the high frequency of this light. And you feel yourself floating through this hallway of light, become even more clearer, even lighter from the healing frequencies in this hallway of light. And feel yourself moving toward the end of this hallway now. At the end of this hallway, you see an even brighter light. On the count of 3, you'll be through this hallway and into that bright light, a place of expanded awareness, deeper connection to your soul self, your higher self, your real self, your true self. 1, at the end of the hallway now. 2, into this bright, warm light. And 3, into the space of your higher knowing. And just be in this space now, in this place of pure wisdom and unconditional love. My first question for your soul's knowing, your higher self: why were you shown this other lifetime today? Just relax and observe what comes to mind. Know that you will remember. Just allow the answer to come in. You can connect dots on your own after this journey, but for now, just observe what comes to mind. Why were you shown this lifetime today? Looking back on this lifetime that you experienced, what did that life, that form, that awareness understand that your human self often forgets? Hear the question and just observe what comes to mind. No need to analyze. Just observe the details that come in. In this other lifetime, how were you able to communicate? And what can that teach you about communication or intuition in your current life? Just allow any details to come to mind. Know that you will remember. And when you look back on that other lifetime, what felt familiar to you? Even if that form or the environment was completely different, what felt familiar? And just observe what comes to mind. Know that you will remember. What did this experience reveal about attention, perception, or the way your consciousness shapes your reality? And in response to that question, observe what comes to mind. Know that you will remember. What did this non-human life show you about fear, survival, safety, connection, or belonging? How does this experience help you understand your current human body, human emotions, relationships, or desires? With my strength and awareness of myself, the unknown becomes a doorway back to myself. I explore the mysteries, the opportunities, all while remaining connected to my clear center. Every experience teaches me what strengthens me, what distracts or distorts me, and what is truly mine. Through the unknown, I know myself more deeply. I return from this journey with more clarity, more steadiness, and more trust in my inner authority. Before we come back to the present moment, just allow your higher self to share any other messages with you today, whether it's relevant to the other lifetime you experienced, the topic you're exploring in your own life, or something else. Just allow any final messages from your higher self to come through now. It's time to return to the present moment, moving away from this safe space of spiritual guidance. I'm going to count from 5 to 1, and when I say 1, you'll be grounded in the here and now, fully awake and alert, ready for the rest of your day. 5, remembering everything you've experienced, bringing all of these experiences and wisdom back with you to the present moment. 4, bringing all of your energy back into your body. 3, your body, mind, and soul are coming into peaceful, total balance. 2, becoming more aware of the room around you, feeling sensation in your fingers and toes. And 1, feeling wide awake, alert, ready for the next part of your day. You can learn more about my work at seersessions.com.